news, this huge news. Megan Fox, talk about toxic relationships. Megan Fox on drinking drops of MGK's blood for ritual purposes. Time she felt she wasn't allowed to be human. Okay, so that's top news here, folks. Top fucking news. Let's get into it. I just thought this was funny. Honestly, I just think it's hilarious. So let's go on over here to Megan Fox on drinking drops of why am I saying MJK? Woo! All right, let's get into it. MGK's blood for ritual purposes. Time she felt she wasn't allowed to be a human. And Megan Fox made her return to acting in 2019 after an extended break, and now she's now indicated misogyny. Oh yeah, we're gonna start that sentence over, folks. Megan Fox made her return to acting in 2019 after an extended break, and she's now indicated misogyny and objectification led her to take a step back. Really? You mean those shots of your booty in Transformers wasn't objectifying you? Was objectifying you? I did not know that. Here's the thing about Megan Fox and Hollywood. This is what they do. They objectify women to sell Transformers. You know, this is what they do. So there's no surprise. And is it right? Probably not. It's probably not very right. But does it work? You're goddamn right it does. So, hey, there you go. But you sign the contract and you do your time. I mean, who's at fault here? Who's at fault? In an interview with British Glamour magazine, Fox explained why she only appeared in 2 movies from 2013 through 2018. I wasn't allowed to be a human because I was a topic of conversation and gossip and punchline, she said, noting that she took a few roles but avoided public appearances and interviews. I was essentially in hiding for several years of my life. Let me put you seductively leaning over this motorcycle as our promotional content to sell this movie. Yes, Aunt Hill, that's sort of what happened, right? She, I mean, I don't know. It does seem a little weird, right? It does seem a little weird when you have these young ladies, and I'm not trying to blame it. I'm not victim blaming it at all, but there is a point when you become an adult where, you can choose to take these roles or not. And and she seemed okay with it. And hey, I was too. I'm not trying to sound like a pig here, but Megan bent over the motorcycle was awesome. And she had to know what it was all about. And I've also heard that, who was it, Michael Bay? Michael Bay directed Transformers, I think. I also heard that Michael Bay was kind of an asshole to her, and I think there was rumor that he was hitting it and shit. So maybe I'm spreading disinformation. Maybe that's hold on. Now we got a ADHD it. I'll just do that. Yeah, why she hated working for Michael Bay. Here's where the Megan Fox and Michael Bay first met on set in Transformer. She's never preyed upon. Megan Fox says she was never preyed upon. So, okay, so maybe I was wrong. So, but I know that there was some weird stuff going on between Megan Fox and Michael Bay. And he was kind of a dick to her or something. And I'm not saying that there's no misogyny in Hollywood and stuff, because that's again, sex sells, and that's how they see it. Those 4 titles right there say everything. Megan Fox explains why she hated working with Michael Bay. Here's where the Megan Fox and Michael Bay. Yeah. What did Megan say about Michael Bay? Here we go. Asked about her relationship with director in an interview with Wonderland magazine, Megan Fox stated, "He's like Napoleon, and he wants to create this insane, infamous madman reputation," before shockingly adding, "He wants to be like Hitler on his sets," and he is. Why did Michael Bay get rid of Megan Fox? Megan Fox was fired for comparing Michael Bay to Hitler. In fact, Spielberg has even been awarded a National Humanities Medal for his work and telling such stories. So it wasn't a huge surprise to learn that Spielberg asked Bay to fire Fox for the Hitler comparison. How was Megan Fox sexualized? Here we go. How was Megan Fox sexualized? Actor Megan Fox has issued clarification after an old interview of hers in which she recalled a story of being sexualized as a teenager by director Michael Bay. Went viral recently. In the video, Fox told talk show Jimmy Kimmel how Bay shot a scene around her for his film Bad Boys 2 when she was just 15. Okay, so that's gross. That's Hollywood though. That's Hollywood. Not to excuse it, not to excuse Hollywood, but this is Hollywood. This is what happens. They play pretend like they care about people and that like they have this super liberal outlook, but we're gonna show those ass and titties. We're gonna take out the gay scenes in the new Harry Potter, so China will watch our movies. They act like they're all for LGBTQ plus, but they'll edit those scenes right out, make sure that everyone in China doesn't think Dumbledore is gay, but he is. So, yeah, Hollywood, the fucking biggest fraud in history here. What is Megan Fox doing now? Drinking fucking MGK's blood. So let's get back to the story here. So we got a little bit more understanding where Miss Fox is coming from. And again, all respect to Megan Fox. You know, like she's a wonderful actress and she's a beautiful young lady. You know, but and I'm sure she was sexualized at a very young age by you know, hordes of jackals that exist in Hollywood. But at some point you have to make that decision, and it seems like she did, right? From 2013 to 2018, she decided to step away because she was over it. And so hats off to her. Much love to Megan Fox. All right, so with her part in okay, I wasn't allowed to be human because I was the topic of conversation and gossip and punchlines. She said, noting that she took a few roles but avoided public appearances and interviews. I was essentially in hiding for several years of my life. With her part in Transformers, Fox almost immediately became one of the most famous women on the planet. She faced rampant objectification in the media, including in Michael Bay's franchise itself, when so many people around the world are thinking about you or have negative thoughts or intentions towards you, that energy permeates and penetrates me. Yeah, penetrates. She said, I don't have boundaries and walls for that. I'm still human. I'm still fragile. In that way, I can feel, and that was part of the struggle. I want to know about the blood. I don't care about Megan Fox anymore. I want to hear what MGK's doing. Fox has long been vocal about the media and film industry treatment of her, and in the interview, she suggests she was ahead of Me Too in making her voice heard. I think that I was ahead of the Me Too movement by almost a decade, she said. I was always speaking out against some of the abusive, misogynistic, patriarchal things that were going on in Hollywood back in 2008 and 2009, way before people were ready to embrace that or tolerate it. And I actually got ridiculed for doing it. I think people just have had time to review that in retrospect. Megan, see, and then her new glamour shots, I don't know. I'm not. Anyways, let's get it. Megan Fox also addressed drinking her fiancé Machine Gun Kelly's blood, which they previously said they did after they got engaged. I hope they got tested. Fast and the Furious Transformer movie becoming one mega juggernaut of summer film 2030. And that's why she'll never be in a Quentin Tarantino, because Quentin will tell her about herself. This is no different from R. Kelly's victims' parents being innocent, understanding who R. Kelly is. Where's Megan's parents for that? Yes, exactly. Where is her parents? Where were they? I'm sure they were busy spending her money. They're like, yeah, take close-ups of my daughter's ass. Yeah, you can't hold her too responsible as like a child actress. You know, parents have a lot to say in these sort of situations. I guess to drink each other's blood might mislead people, or people are imagining us with goblets and we're like Game of Thrones drinking each other's blood, she said in the full interview available here. It's just a few drops, but yes, we do consume each other's blood on occasion for ritual purposes only. Again, I hope they got tested. I feel like parents in that scene are just selling their kids for money. It does seem like that, right? I mean, look at Macaulay Culkin. I think he ended up getting, what do you call it? Recusing himself from being a parent, or his parents. He like divorced his parents because they were robbing him so much of his money. But he's doing fine. He's doing fine. I feel here, put my daughter on display for the millions I'll get. I mean, if you come up, I feel like Megan Fox's background was she probably came from poor, but I don't know. I'm just assuming. Yeah, he went through hell. He did. I'm just assuming that, not everyone just comes up rich in this game. So I don't know, like even Britney Spears, in the case of Britney Spears, and she was objectified totally. Oh, baby, baby. I can't tell you how many times I pulled out to that video, right? Oh, that video. Yes, it's like Britney and her dad. Exactly. I can't, like, as a young teenager, seeing Britney Spears in that schoolgirl outfit was like, holy smokes. Yeah, she was definitely objectified before she was 18. And then poor Britney, throughout the like 2000s, what is it, the late 2000s, she had a baby, she was postpartum, she shaved her head, and everybody was making fun of her. But she came from kind of a poor background, Her father was yeah, exactly. She was in the Mickey Mouse Club, and she came from a family of entrepreneurs. I actually started reading the first few pages of the Jamie Lynn Spears book, and I stopped because it was just like, I can't deal with this. So she transitioned from that to her career. Yeah, exactly. Well, I mean, yeah, that was the start of her career, right? Mickey Mouse Club. And then she went into just being put on display. Yeah. So that was the whole thing. It basically just quoted a bunch of crap from another interview. Let's
Our next guest is a multi-platinum recording artist.
MGK shares his version of ayahuasca trip after Megan Fox described it as going to hell for eternity. Oh my God. Yeah, Jamie Lynn is a whole other story. Yeah, I started reading her book, but it's not great. It's not great. See, I want to see him talk about the ayahuasca. Let's see this. Machine Gun Kelly and fiance Megan Fox had a life-changing experience thanks to a serious psychedelic. In a new interview with Jimmy Kimmel, MGK told the host that his ayahuasca trip while visiting Costa Rica was one of the most important things that happened to me in my life. MGK, whose new album Mainstream Sellout is out now, elaborated on the experience. I remember walking up, it was a circle of about 20 people, and you are in the forest or in the jungle. You're dieting, you're not eating past 5 p.m. or drinking water or anything, Kelly explained. I was the last person to go up and take it, and I remember watching everybody go up and take theirs. They had 1 cup. They get to me, and the shaman says something to the translator, and the translator goes, "She says you have a big shadow of darkness behind you. You need more." I can believe that from MGK. You need more. And everyone in the circle was just looking when they gave me more of the cups because they all just did 1. And I took like 4. Oh, shit. MGK, who's new, he continued. I remember even going to the 3rd night, and Megan was like, I can't do this. I can't go back. Her first night, she was like rainbows, unicorns. Oh, it was great. Her second night, it was, I don't ever want to see that again. We were exercising some things out of us that we needed to get rid of. The plant was a medicine that really went inside you. You could feel it working inside your body. Even after you left, it stayed there. It was interesting. I bet. MGK and Fox definitely had different experiences, with Fox previously telling Kimmel that she went went to hell for eternity during the trip. Elsewhere in an interview, MGK talked about Pete Davidson appearing on the mainstream Sellout track, Wall of Fame interlude. Kelly also discussed Lil Wayne. Okay. On drug deal. Okay. Yeah. So that's about all I care about to know. Yeah. So there you go. Here's the other thing that he left out of the story, that Megan and MGK were probably shitting and puking for about 3 or 4 hours before they went to hell and back. So that's fun as well. Almost everybody that comes out of the Mickey Mouse Club comes out damaged. Look at poor Britney Spears, Justin Timberlake. Oh my, devastation of Disney. Yeah, and I mean, Disney has a weird history. Disney has such a weird history of dicks. Like, they put dicks and stuff. They like the sex stuff. They reference sex stuff. They hide it in there. I mean, hold on. You guys, whoever follows me on Instagram probably has seen this, but Mickey. Let's just show this. Here, check this out. Oh my gosh. Look, what's going on here? What is this? What's happening? Is this TOS? I don't know if this is TOS. What is this? What is happening here? What's going on here? I'm not sure what's happening. But this is what Disney, this is what Disney was doing since its inception. What a bunch of weirdos. And you know that it seems to have continued too. I mean, like, look at the what was some other ones? Some other ones were like The Little Mermaid. I don't remember seeing that ever. Yeah, right. The shaman was talking about his horrible rap track. Out in the street, they call it murder. Oh yeah, for sure. I never really heard of more than relationship drama for him. What the heck did I just watch? Robbie, that was Steamboat Willie making Swiss cheese, and that's how you make the cheese, baby. That is how you make the cheese. So yeah, there you go. No, Disney has like a weird complex background. Let's see. Disney history of perversion. I don't know how to spell that. Fact or myth, is there perversion in Disney movies? The Daily Orange knows. Let's find out. Fact. The dust spelling out sex in the air, The Lion King, the priest with an erection in The Little Mermaid, Aladdin whispers taking off your clothes to Jasmine in Aladdin are all supposed perversion contained in America's favorite movies for children. Disney films, however, is the question that plagues the mind of so many really justified. I didn't read that right. Some would say that these references come from some lonely kid out there with too much time on his hands, but others would say the perversions are actually very real. Those animators just wanted to put a print on their work. They were kind of tired of doing all this everyday, lovey-dovey, innocent animation, so they placed little subtle things in their animations so that people could spot them, says Jose Rodriguez, a sophomore television, radio, and film major. Okay, it's just some guy, but great. But they're kind of things that if you aren't aware of them, you won't be able to spot them. But if you are, then you'll spot them easily. Very well said, sir. Professor Robert Thompson, director of the Center of Popular Television and a television, radio, and film professor at the SI Newhouse, blah, blah, blah. Depending on who's looking, there's perversion everywhere, including Disney movies. However, if you're a 6-year-old only interested in bunnies, puppies, and princesses, the movies are pretty safe. The conclusion? The idea that perversion in Disney movies seems to overshadow the idea that there isn't. The only way anyone will ever know for sure is to ask the Disney animators. However, that would definitely lead you into a whole new world of your favorite movies past. God damn it. Those sons of bitches, they got me. Whoa. Disney's homophobia. Let's go. Why is Disney got homophobia going on? Whether you loved or feared them as a child, the villains' beloved animated films aren't characters you'll forget anytime soon. Their unique character design, sassy comeback, and exaggerated gestures have cemented them into a generation of childhood minds. But these characteristics aren't just for comedy's sake. Many of them point to harmful phenomenon of queer coding. Queer coding is when traits and mannerisms typically associated with the LGBTQ plus community are assigned to a character in order to subtextually code them as queer. This concept is now not new, though it has gained critical attention as the issues of LGBTQ plus representation in the media has become more mainstream. This is harmful because it creates an association between queerness and immorality in a society that still struggles. Okay, so they're definitely okay. We're not gonna go there. Disney jumped from one extreme to another. Eternal was so bad. I've never seen it. No, Disney is perfect. Leave stream before approving otherwise. Sticks fingers in ears. This is what happens when you don't pay animators their full contract. Maybe one day the Tyler Durden era will be in Pixar. Hey, why not? Also, Disney has an impressive death ratio after theme parks that they want to keep under wraps. Disney jumped from one. Yeah, well, there was also like some sex trafficking going on in those Disney theme parks as well. So I don't know. Is this what they foster? I don't know. Does this have anything to do with music? Not really. But it's interesting. It's very interesting to sort of go in there. But yeah, 21. Okay, one more Disney thing because Disney's fine, but I'm just like whatever, you know. But let's get into this. You know your precious childhood memories. Gather around because they're about to be ruined. Since before the internet was even a thing, rumors have been circulating that certain Disney classic Disney movies contain hidden sexual references. Okay, let's look into this. The penis joke in Frozen.
What's his favorite food?
Sandwiches.
Best friend's name?
Probably John.
Eye color.
Dreamy.
Foot size?
Foot size doesn't matter.
Okay, there you go. The half-naked lady on the Lion King poster. Oh, yeah. I do remember this one. Look, there's her booty. There's her arms. There you go. The king has returned. Sid's house. The hooker in Toy Story. Where's the hooker? All right, we can't watch that. So dictionary.com puts Lemon Party refers to 2000 shock website featuring an image of three elderly men having sex. The Disney fans think that this scene in Cars featuring a bunch of old-timer vehicles partying with this literal lemons is a direct reference. Okay, great. The nude paintings in Ratatouille. Oh, hey, there you go. The erection in Toy Story 2, this happens when Buzz is checking out Jessie. Again, subtle. Wait a second, is the erection supposed to be his wings? Is that what they're saying? I don't get it. No, what happened? Son of a bitch. The dick joke in Muppet Treasure Island. The semi-nude Esmeralda moment in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Ooh, hey, what's up, Esmeralda? Let's go. Honeymoon joke in Aladdin, King of Thieves. Haha, get it, sex jokes. Night on Bald Mountain. The naked ladies in Fantasia. All right, we're not watching that whole goddamn thing. The flashing scene in Cars, in which Lightning McQueen quite literally gets flashed by groupies. Okay, so that's kind of funny. They flash him like, woo, psh, psh. That's kind of funny. That's an adult joke. Oh, here we go. The rogue penis in The Little Mermaid. Where is it? The Little Mermaid. Don't act like you don't still own one. Please take note the hidden penis is right smack in the middle. In the middle of the Golden Castle. Legend has it that the penis was placed there on purpose by disgruntled, perverted, hilarious, iconic employee, but apparently it was all a big misunderstanding. The artist was just trying to draw a castle, guys. It's not his fault the castles look like penises! I remember this one. But where's the penis? I gotta see this throbbing hog here. Is this it? Is this the throbbing hog? I don't know. Yeah, basically he sees Jesse. Tell you Disney and that trap princess hotel. One toys Sid made. Oh, okay. He made a hooker. Okay, I do remember that. And his wings get hard. Yes. Okay. Thank you, Aunt. The other rogue penis in the Little Mermaid. Yes, this one. I do remember this. Look at this. He's like, boom. Yeah. He's like, I wish I wasn't a priest. I wish I wouldn't have gave my life over to Jesus. Because I'm trying to smash. Look at that. Boom. Now that's a dick right there. That is a solid dick. I mean, that's a dick. That's a erect dick right there. Okay. Oh, this is on it. Aladdin was chilling in a brothel. When Aladdin told teenagers to take off their clothes. I remember that. Sex. I remember that. I remember as a kid, me and my cousins watched this and they were like, did you hear that there was sex in there? And we were like, oh, and we like slowly paused it and like there was like a slow button to go forward on the video in the VHS player and we got to say sex. We were like, there it is. That's just Leo. Yeah, what that's perverted. Let's see. That naked lady in the rescue. Oh shit, there she is. Okay. And she's like really happy to see it. Is that TOS? I don't know. Jessica Rabbit wardrobe malfunction. If you hit pause just at the right moment in this scene, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you'll notice that Jessica Rabbit's dress flies up and exposes her lady parts, or at least a flesh-colored area that's extremely hard to identify, but most definitely looks like a cartoon vagina. By the way, Disney tried to play it off, all the drama surrounding this moment, but it didn't exactly deny that someone in an animation studio did this on purpose. Also, let's talk about Baby Hermit being a huge pervert. Yeah, he likes to look up ladies' dresses. I remember. Did you guys know that they're making a new Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Isn't that stupid? Hercules subminimal dickhead. I don't know. That's kind of hard. That's kind of a reach right there. Last truck stop for 500 miles, top down. Judging from the blink and you'll miss it signage, a humanoid car in Cars are very horny. KBRB, gonna go try to find someone to erase my memory. Yeah. So I don't see what's going on there. Hey, don't even worry about it. Okay, so there you go. Okay, we're done with Disney.